Guys, you have to, real quick, you have to, I sent you guys a picture. You got to see, this is Dodger Stadium. Look at this. With the hurricane in L.A.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's like flooded all around.
It is crazy. Now, the Dodger Stadium is like kind of, like it's, you know how most baseball stadiums, you walk in and then you got to, you know, walk up? Well, there you got to walk down. It's,
man, I just.
This weather stuff.
Like come on, man. Guys, don't we. And then yet and still, we tell y'all, global warming is a thing.
Yeah.
I had to look this up.
I was told on Facebook that it's not a real thing.
I have never in my life seen a hurricane on the West Coast.
It's crazy.
It's
I
almost
it was a
impossible.
when I heard about that.
It's impossible.
I know. It's too depressing.
All right,
Mikey,
so
softball. First of all, listen. I'm aware that I'm fat. Okay. But some of these people, oh, Bull, you're going to have a heart attack. Maybe I will have a heart attack. Maybe I'll be dead in 2 years.
We're not putting that out there.
Go fuck yourself. You know what I'm saying?
We're not.
Go F yourself.
F yourself.
Go F yourself if you're making fat comment. I can be mean. I can be tough. I don't go around calling people fat. I know I'm fat. Don't have to be an asshole about it on Twitter.
Hey, before y'all say anything else, Bull, you're not going to have a heart attack. You know personally how I feel about that, man. I don't want to see nothing happen to you.
And I know you think I don't feel like I've let down my freaking family every day. I wish it were easier. I wish I could lose weight. This is a lifelong struggle. So go F yourself. I don't need your shit.
Anybody, man, who feel it's necessary, man, to like make somebody else feel bad just to put themselves up, that's weak.
Losers.
That's weak.
Thank you. Sorry. Go. Let's see these videos. Come on.
So let's get to the game. So first and foremost, Bull, we're going to start with you. You are first up. We have individual clips from the game. G, we're going to play them. You and Earl were not there. The person who said I'm racist on Twitter said tag Tyvis, Brad, Earl, and G in the tweet. Well, guess what? They weren't at the game.
Well, next year we're going to have a UCSS team.
By the way, we were invited, right? I couldn't do it, right? So, but next year I will be in.
Yeah, we got to have you there.
We will be with UCSS.
It was a fun day.
WKYC.
Even though the teams even though Stephanie screwed up the teams. I love Stephanie. She's awesome, but she screwed up the teams. They were completely unfair teams. Go ahead, Mikey.
So, Steve, let's take the first one. This is Bull in his second. We don't have video from every at-bat, but we got Director Steve also. Shout out Director Steve for getting all this video. You got my
hit? I got 2 hits.
We got a hit right here, Bull.
All right, let me see.
Whenever you're ready, Steve.
Man, it's hard watching myself, honestly.
Hey, that's a hit, though.
I got a base hit, though.
And let's see, Steve, take tag board here.
And you swung at it over here.
Who was that? Me?
Oh, they got the catcher.
I didn't strike out, though.
Catcher cam.
I swung and missed at 1 pitch.
Oh, that's a shot.
That was batting practice.
This was in warm-ups. This was me and Bull just getting some cuts in beforehand.
There you go. I was picking up my back foot a couple of my swings. I didn't even realize I was doing that. That's terrible form. That's why I'm not getting enough power. My back foot's coming up. It's got to be because my left knee is not great. And
which one is your Achilles that you tore?
The left, but that doesn't factor anymore. But my left knee was a little sore. You know, when you're heavy, you're gonna have some sore stuff.
They say why you ain't play? I said, bro, I'm way too out of shape for that.
But I did all right. I made every play at first base.
You were 2 for 4, played great defense at first base.
Hey, I listen. I thought you was gonna swing, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I thought you was gonna look terrible.
No, thank you.
Good job.
And shout out to reporter Steve. He wasn't director Steve yesterday. He was reporter Steve.
He was Johnny on the spot.
Who was out
with the videos.
Hopefully, you can find these videos. They're all ordered, numbered. Steve, it's literally the next video. It's literally the next one.
I'm still bothered by that.
And we have we interviewed Bull coming off the field to end the game. Steve, if you want to take the interview full, take a listen.
I'm hot. I'm sweaty. I'm pissed off about a softball game. That's how insane I am. The teams are unfair. We got screwed by Stephanie. I'm really agitated about it. I shouldn't. If I was a normal human being, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, it's just a company softball game. I'm mad at myself because I choked last inning, first and second. I tried to hit a liner down the right field line. Instead, I pulled the ground ball for an easy out. So I'm in a bad mood right now. But we just had a good inning, and the game's never over till the fat lady sings.
So game was on the line, first and second, and you went Miles Straw.
I grounded out. That was my biggest at bat in the third inning. It was a close game at that point.
You had 4 at bats?
I had 4 at bats. And then my last at bat, we rallied in the last inning. Now, the umpire was making a few calls in our favor. But in the last inning, we were down 10-3. We made it 10-8. And I came up in the last inning, and I got a hit. Now, in fairness, my knee was really barking at that point. So I wasn't the first one. That's why I did it. AJ, Jason's son, ran for me. I hit a hard ground ball, but I would have been out if I were running myself.
Right.
And he beat it out on a bang play. That made it 10-9, and then our next batter popped out to end it. So we had made a big comeback.
I might do that. Next year.
You got to play next year. We got to play UCSS versus WKYC.
We will. And the next guy on our list is someone who comes between both of those. It's one Jay Crawford. Before we take any of Jay's videos, let me just preface this with this. I parked right next to Jay as we're walking into the stadium. I get out the car. Jay looks me in the face. He goes, McNuggets, I hit an over-the-fence home run in my game yesterday. I pitched a 2-hitter. I got my baseball fix in. This is just fun. I'm not taking this competitively at all.
Yeah, not true.
His wife looked at him and goes, bullshit, Jay, I know you. As soon as Jay stepped on the field, it was ultimate competitive Jay, and he was quite salty.
Yeah.
As we say, that was cap.
Yeah.
That was cap.
That was cap. That was 100% cap.
That was cap.
Jay was full of shit. He was he and I were pissed off the whole game because the team sucked. And he had to pitch because we put a guy out there to pitch. He couldn't even throw it over the plate.
This was Jay's first double. Jay smoked that one to deep left.
Yep.
He's running hard, too.
Yep.
He slid. Jay slid at one point.
Wait till you see Anthony slide in the second base where
we don't have that, unfortunately.
Oh, you don't have that?
That was Director Steve. And then that was Jay's. This is Jay's second double. You go right to the next one here, Steve. Jay, from different angles.
Pause.
Steps up in the box, rips it. Kind of waddles. A little bit of a penguin run there from Jay.
I mean, Jay's almost 60, man.
And
he moves good. No, he played very well.
Jay, for a guy who's almost 60.
And he hit the pop-up slide on y'all?
Yeah, I mean, come on now. You can't be making fun of his run, Mike.
No, listen, Jay played very well. We also caught up with Jay.
He pitched pretty well for us. Like, we didn't have anybody else that could pitch. We needed him in the field.
He was throwing real pitches.
We had a freaking shortstop, but it was a lefty, for crying out loud.
Let's listen from Jay. This is as he was leaving the field as well.
I don't know how the teams got allocated, but to give you an idea of what we were dealing with, I went to all 13 of our players and I said, can you pitch? And the answer was the same. Pitch? I've never played softball. What? We have 12 virgin softball players here. This is an uphill climb.
That was mostly true, but not completely true.
They set y'all up.
We really had nobody else that could pitch, so Jay had to pitch, even though he was our best fielder.
They set you up for the woo.
Yeah, they did. They set you up
nobody. For that. Like we had, who was playing third base again for us?
Matt Wentz or Wentz No, Matt Wentz was the big guy. Matt Wentz was good. Your third baseman.
Right, he was good.
The weather guy.
I was good at first.
Jay was really good.
Jay was good. Nobody else on our team could play the field at all.
I'm pleading the fifth. I'm taking one out of Earl's playbook.
Yeah.
Real quick before we move on, what do you guys think of Jay's swing? Earl G?
I've
Good-looking cut?
I mean, I've never seen somebody step up.
It's softball. It's slow pitch softball. You do that a lot.
You know, sometimes in softball, it's all about getting your right pitch that you can elevate.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get anxious because you think every pitch looks so good.
Right.
So, you know, I've seen it, man.
Aaron ended up playing. He was swinging and missing a lot because he was not used to that slow pitch.
We got a couple more things to get to. We'll go to me next.
Yeah.
Let off the game.
Yeah, you smoked that one.
Yeah, we'll just let the video play. Let the video
did
play.
Did McNuggets hit a home run? Did McNuggets turn it on?
Yeah, he did.
His hat! Go!
I don't know why he stopped at third. I don't know what he was doing there.
The ball stood on an inch. That thing would have rolled 700 feet.
Hey, McNuggets turned it. McNuggets call himself turning it on.
And no, I thought Anthony was about to steal on him coming to home plate. I seen him flinch and everything.
I thought about it.
Should have taken him out. Anthony got beat up in this game.
Yeah, we're Anthony's next on the list, so we'll get to that. Steve, let's take the next video. Let's play the next one. Oh, what's this? An alternate angle of my home run? We have to watch again?
God.
Oh, God.
You got take two.
Oh, God. We'll just see this again one more
It
time.
rolled to the.
Who let Mike edit
Who's
this?
this sister? Who's this?
Yeah, I was just about to say, man, who the hell let Mike edit this video?
Outfield was tough. We're not gonna lie, but they hustled.
Great jerseys, though, right?
Jerseys were pretty cool.
They were awesome.
Steve, I had the
field.
next at bat. This is off Jay. I only
So
put this one
hot.
in here because Jay was pitching. So if Jay ever says he can get me out, I'm officially 1-for-1 against one Jay Crawford.
There we go.
Little rope to left.
Who's that shortstop?
That's a caught.
That's an E.
And last but not least, I had to leave early. So I did a little exit interview as well. So Steve, you want to take the interview before we get to Anthony and Jason? You know, there's a lot of chatter from Jay Crawford and adding the ball on that side. And it's got to be tough to be down 8-1 head into the 7th. I have to leave actually to go drive my friend to the airport. I have so much faith in the guys out there to bring home the dub that they don't need it. They don't need it. I mean, 3 for 3, played pretty stellar defense, minus one minor mishap, but hit a home run. I did what I did. I came here, I executed, and now it's on my guys to close it out. Legends for life.
By the way, Mike, I played a better first base than you did. By the way.
He said legends for life.
You made an error.
I did have an error. I had one error.
I had no errors.
I did. Anthony's up next, and you can see the error because Anthony's single that's on camera should have been an out, but I dropped the ball. So
I almost got taken out by this one, coach at first, I think.
I was talking to Bull as this was happening.
Yeah.
Hey, Anthony is kind of faster than I thought.
Anthony was moving.
Turn. I didn't know where the bases were.
Yeah.
I forgot that they were shorter.
Anthony was moving.
Anthony
was playing catcher. I'm like, so Mike Polk made, do you have the catch he made?
No.
Mike Polk made the best play of the day. He made a diving catch with his bare hand playing catcher.
Oh.
He dove forward, caught the ball. So I'm like, Anthony, you got to dive. So Anthony was diving the rest of the game. I felt bad. He got beat up because I was yelling
Anthony
at him.
got little kid speed.
He doesn't. You're right.
Like you have a little kid, they be unorthodox, no form.
Yeah.
They be moving a little bit.
That's right. Anthony has that. G nailed that perfect.
Take tag board, Steve. This is the other Anthony swing.
Just as warm-ups.
Good.
This was the first time I swung a bat since Little League.
And you left-handed too.
I was the only lefty hitter yesterday.
Yeah, I don't bat left-handed.
Kill that.
I mean, you have to say that Jason Lloyd was the biggest disappointment of all.
We're going to get to Jason next, but we have Anthony's exit interview first. With his girlfriend. Are we allowed to say her name? Yeah. Bree.
That is kind of far
So we're here with the Downtown Dynamos. It is 8-2. I don't even know what inning it is. The ump forgot what inning it was.
It is the top of the 6th.
Top of the 6th. We are struggling on offense. We are struggling on defense. Our middle infield got nothing going on. I'm tired.
It's hot.
All right, and let's get to the one that we saved. I would say the worst for last in this case.
Yeah.
No context needed. Jason, who says he played softball, says he played baseball.
The most experienced softball player.
Just take this video, and then it loops at the end because it's so good.
Come on, Jason. No. Jason, you got to go back and then come in. Back and then in. And why is there a shortstop?
Dude, that shortstop was the best player.
And why is there a third baseman? Where did the girl come from?
That's Stephanie.
That's Steph. There was like 17 players in the field.
Fielders.
We had a special interview with Jason. Not me.
Wait, you didn't get a strikeout?
You're looking at me like I was playing in the game, Bull.
Jason Lloyd struck out. How do you
have a special interview with Jason here. Steve, take it.
No, it wasn't, man. It could happen to anybody. I was 6 years old.
I should have called it. I was waiting to hear someone call me off. Nobody called me off. It's a baseball mitt and it hit me right in the middle.
I understand. So, but when you actually went in there, I mean, you went in there, you own that. Like, you went in, so you can't act like you can't blame somebody for not calling you off. Like,
well, the play, Mike, is you go back until someone calls you off and then you peel out of the way.
Okay, but no one called you off, so that makes it your ball.
Yes.
So it's your responsibility. Yeah, pretty routine fly ball. Now, does it hurt anymore that was in front of your child and in front of your wife?
They already didn't have any respect for me.
So they already knew who you were.
It can't go lower.
All right, so this won't be something that we're working on in therapy for a long time or anything like that. This is the least of their worries.
No, they didn't like me before.
I could totally see it. All right, well, hey, we got one more ring. Let's get through this. All right.
And Jason did have a single, but Steve skipped the single. We don't want to give Jason any love. Go to the pop out.
Okay. Yeah, he popped out. He struck out. He's the only one of the team that struck out, I think.
Oh, bro. Oh, my gosh. Who caught that?
Jay.
That's disrespectful, because Jay's the closest person in your tax bracket.
I think for UCSS, Jason and Bree were the only two to strike out.
Oh, Bree struck out. That's true.
And these are the updated hits leaderboards of the UCSS summer softball circuit. Myself and Jay had 3 hits yesterday. Bull, Anthony, Polk each had 2. We don't know how many Jason had. We know he had 1, but we're subtracting the others for striking out and dropping a pop-up. And Tyvis, we all know what happened when he played in the OSU softball game earlier this summer. So Tyvis at the bottom, all by hands lonesome.
Hey, I'm ready to go. Tomorrow, you're going to get a big influx of power, athleticism.
We'll see you on overtime.
2024.